Hello, thank you for watching part 6. Please join me for part 7, where I bike pack from Falmouth to Plymouth. I start part 7 by catching the Helford Ferry before enjoying a Cornish pasty at Mawnan Smith and reaching the Falmouth Marina. Due to the inclement weather, I take a day off at Penwarne campsite nearby, where high winds batter my tent. The next day I visited Falmouth again, including the beach, before catching the King Harry Ferry towards my next destination, the New Inn at Verrian, where I had a lovely roast for my Sunday lunch. I then passed through Eastleigh and West Portholland, Porthleven Bay, Portmellon and Mevagissey, a quaint fishing village. I then wild camped near St Austell before exploring the pretty coastal villages of Fowey, Polperro and Looe. Part 7 finishes passing through Whitland Bay after finding a clifftop camp spot at Rame.
Good morning, it's 7:30 on day 6. I've just packed up the tent and I'm making a cup of tea as we speak. I've got to while away the time until about 9:30 in the morning. That's when my ferry departs. It's hopefully it takes bikes as well. I think I might have been across this ferry once before, so with a bike, so it should be okay. I've also booked a campsite at the Penwarne campsite. It's a farm campsite overlooking Falmouth and the sea, so it should be nice views there. The idea is to rest my legs today and just take it easy. I might go to the beach, there is a beach nearby, or I might pop into Falmouth, see what the weather's doing. It's a little bit fresher than yesterday, but I'll do a few chores as well, wash my clothes, charge my gear, that sort of thing. I've got an electric hookup, so I bought one of those electric hookup adapters with me. I finally got to use it because that's adding a little bit of extra weight as well. I think 156 grams or so if you're a weight weenie, that sort of thing. Somebody did comment yesterday at the cafe that my bike setup seemed a little bit heavy. Well, it probably is, and I could probably get it down about 5 more kilos if I didn't have my filming gear, if I didn't bring the camp chair, if I didn't bring a non-stick frying pan, electric hookup adapter. But all these things add to your comfort, so you have to make a decision basically. Is it worth the sacrifice going up the hills? For me it is. You go a bit slower, it's a little bit harder, but it's still doable, and you have to work out what your level is for yourself. Okay, I'll speak to you soon at the campsite. Bye for now. Bye. Hello, good morning. It's 9:15 on day 6 and I'm by the ferry at Helford. It's quite windy here. I'm glad I brought this jacket with me, because I did debate whether to bring it with me because I thought it might be too hot and sunny, but a good wind and waterproof jacket is probably going to be needed if this carries on. The wind's already up to 20 to 30 miles an hour, so yeah, it's quite choppy. Hopefully the tent will be okay up on the hill as well at the campsite at Penwarne campsite. So yeah, I've got to wait another 15 minutes for the ferry. I've just seen on the board that it's £15 for rider and passenger, which I think is probably a bit steep because it's not a particularly long ferry. So yeah, a bit of a tourism rip-off there, I reckon. If you're just a foot passenger, it's £7, but for some reason with the bike it's literally double that, so more than double. Okay, right. Okay, that's enough of complaining. I'll see you soon across the other side. Bye for now. Bye. Hello, I've just crossed on the ferry, got to the other side from Helford. I'm now heading towards a small village to try and buy some provisions. The ferry was
quite a choppy journey because the wind's really picked up today, and they were talking about closing down the service for today, so I was lucky to get across at all. It did cost me 15 quid, but it saved me 18 miles of going around the whole estuary. So it depends which way you look at that, really. I certainly wasn't in the mood for doing that yesterday with tired legs, so yeah. They've got you by the shorts and curlies, so they know what they're doing, don't they? Okay, I will report in shortly when I start setting up camp at the campsite. See you then. Bye for now. Bye. Okay, just popped into a village store at Mawnan Smith just to get my traditional Cornish pasty. The first one I've had in Cornwall, so I'm glad I've had at least one Cornish pasty. That's what I did last time I was here anyway, so yeah, got to keep up the tradition, so to speak. Okay, this will keep me going until the campsite, which can't be more than a mile or two away now, so it's very windy though, so I'll enjoy this pasty and I'll see you at the site. Bye for now. Bye. It's day 7, just got up, had my porridge. As you can see, I'm dressed differently today. It's exceptionally windy. 40 miles an hour winds are forecast from 8 o'clock this morning. It's 7:30 right now. So I'm going to take down the tent and it blows away. Even yesterday when the winds were 28 miles an hour, there was some caving in of tents, that sort of thing. So yeah, the conditions are not great. I just hope that the wind is in my direction when I'm cycling. I think it is, but you can never quite tell because you zigzag a lot, so I'm sure it will be blasting me at some point. I'll just show you around the campsite a little bit. Not the greatest of conditions, but the views behind me, I don't know if you can see them at all. They are absolutely lovely when it's nice. You can see over into the sea, and the hills preceding it are really nice as well. So apparently there is a nice walk in towards the beach at the sea, but I ventured into Falmouth yesterday just for a look around. I did a little bit of filming, and I'll be going again through it again this morning, so I'll finish off my filming this morning as I pass through. Very nice place though. Falmouth's a lovely little place. I'm about 4 miles outside at the moment. Okay, I'll report in later when I have passed through Falmouth and let you know how I'm getting on. Okay, bye for now. Bye. Hello, it's about 9 o'clock, I'm in Falmouth. It's really windy out there, super windy, and no sign of it abating this morning or the rest of the day. I've just looked at the weather forecast for tomorrow, and rain is due for the next couple of days, so I might rethink how I do things over the next couple of days. And especially as I've got to go through Dartmoor, which isn't going to be any fun in the rain, so I'll either bypass Dartmoor if I have to, or take a rest day is what I'm thinking. But we'll see, because things can change, the weather can change. I think I need to get to St Austell and then Plymouth
first and see how Man lies. Well, it's a lovely beach behind me anyway. Well, it's about 11 o'clock on day 7, I think it is. I'm losing track of time now. And I'm about 13 miles from where I started today. And making decent progress. The wind is strong, but it's behind me some of the time, not all of the time. So I'm grateful for that. And my woolen socks are still drying behind me. I don't know. They've been trying to dry for the last 2 days. I don't know why they don't dry quicker. Maybe it's because they're made of wool. But yeah, so I'm going to head towards St Austell and then make a decision as to what to do for tomorrow. Take a running check on the weather. If it's raining all day, I might be inclined to take a rest day. But we'll see. Things can change. Not least the British weather. Oh, looks like I'm going up a hill, so I better sign off now. Speak to you again soon. Bye. What a beautiful place. I should have stopped here for my 11s, chocolate bourbons and tea that I just had just up the road. This would have made a much nicer spot, but never mind. At least I get to see it. It's absolutely fabulous. The weather's trying to, the sun's trying to put its hat on as well, so it's not a bad temperature, just a bit too windy. It's hard to believe it might rain tomorrow, to be honest, so, but it definitely says that in the forecast, so keep an eye on that one. Be a nice day to be out on a boat today. If I didn't have my bike, I might bring the canoe down here. There's so many places in Cornwall where you can use the canoe. Looks like a lot of fun. Okay, back to the bike. I could just chill out, to be honest, but I've got some miles to do. Better get cracking on. Okay, bye. So I'm just waiting for the King Harry Ferry to arrive. It runs every 20 minutes. Unfortunately, I just missed it by a whisker. So I've had to wait the full 20 minutes. You might see it in the background, just about to start its return journey. I've been on this one before. And it's a reasonably cheap one, £2 for a bicycle. I assume that's a bicycle and a person as opposed to paying extra, but either way, compared with the other ferry at Helford, £15. I mean, how can you justify that? That's crazy. So yeah, realistic prices. There was a ferry at Falmouth that was an option for me. Due to the inclement conditions, the strong winds, the choppy waves, they cancelled that service. I think that was just for foot passengers. This one takes vehicles up to lorries, so obviously you can cope with these sort of conditions. So yeah, should be across the other side pretty soon. It's given me a natural break anyway, so I'll make the most of that and just chill for a few minutes and enjoy the journey. Okay, see you soon. Bye. Well, it's still windy.
But one good thing about these high Cornish hedges either side in these country lanes is that it blocks a lot of the wind out, so that's pretty good. But if you can catch the trees up above, you can see how windy it is. It's really crazy windy. Cools you off a bit as well, I guess, but what I really want is a really strong tailwind to push me along, get some decent miles done. But checking out the hill profile again, there's hill after hill after hill, so yeah, there's no respite from the hills in Devon and Cornwall at all. You just have to accept it, really. But it's made up by the beauty of the landscape. Definitely, I've seen so many signs stating area of outstanding natural beauty, and it's true. It's just the prettiest of places, really, wherever you go. Gorgeous. Okay, that's all for me for now. So I'm now just a few miles from Mevagissey, a nice quaint little fishing village that I visited 40 years ago when I used to live and work down in Cornwall. I've actually got a little boat on my shelf at home in the lounge that I bought from Mevagissey 40 years ago, a little model boat. So I've always remembered Mevagissey, and I'm just about to visit it again, so looking forward to that. Not far from St Austell either, so I think we should be able to reach St Austell before the day is out and look at a camp spot. It's Sunday, so I'm a little bit not overly concerned about finding food. I've got some sandwiches, but I haven't got any milk or anything like that, so hopefully there will be a store or two open in St Austell's bigger place, but all the village stores are all closed, so hopefully St Austell will sort me out. It's still very windy, I'm getting knocked around, but see you soon at Mevagissey.
So this is Mevagissey, the fishing village I was talking about a few moments ago. Haven't been here for 40 years. It's very quiet today. It's Sunday evening, so not a lot going on. I seem to remember when I was here last time there was more sort of fishing going on and selling fish and all of that, so definitely a fishing place, you can tell by the boats. I don't think it's changed in that respect. A very quiet atmosphere tonight, being a Sunday. Really nice now. Well, I'm going to head on to St Austell. I don't think it's that far now, so I think there's one more hill to negotiate. I've already done more than 1,000 metres, 1,083 so far I think, so that will take me well over the desirable limit for the day. So my legs aren't feeling too bad, but I'll probably feel it in the morning, so we'll see. I seem to be feeling it every morning, but anyway, I will report in later. Bye for now. Bye. Hello, it's about 8:30 in the evening. I've just set up camp. As you can see behind me, I'm stealthily hidden behind a black round hay bale. Well, at least I hope I am, because that's my best attempt to do stealth camping tonight. It was I'm just outside St Austell, so it's quite a built up area, and basically the more built up the area the harder it is. So this field was open, the gate was open, so I gave it a try, and I'm hiding behind this black bale. So hopefully Farmer Giles doesn't catch me tonight, otherwise I'll be getting moved on. So yeah, I tried to find the woods or something like that, but it wasn't to be. I'm very tired now. I did about 1,200 metres climbing today. The sun was reasonably hot too, so it does take it out of you when you're out there all day in the sun. But it was a good day's ride, enjoyed it lots. So tomorrow I'll decide for sure whether to have a rest day to avoid the rain, or if the weather clears up a little bit, maybe I'll grin and bear it. So it may be that there's only half a day of rain, we'll see. Okay, that's good night for me. I shall see you in the morning. Good night, bye. Morning. What a morning so far. Apart from the strong winds during the night, it started raining just as I got up, so I had to pack up in the rain. Hence lack of filming, but at least I filmed the site last night, so that was fortuitous. I've been through St Austell, popped into Asda, got a few provisions, and got myself sorted out for the day. So now I'm heading for Fowey and Looe along the coast, and ultimately Plymouth. The forecast for today is well, pretty grey at best and raining at worst. So I've seen different forecasts with different amounts of rain, so I'm prepared for that. I've decided to crack on though, and tomorrow seems like the rainier day now, so again I'll take a running check tomorrow on whether it's worth going on through Dartmoor or not. Probably not, but we shall see. Okay, that's all from me now. Reporting soon. Bye. so it's 20 past 10 and I've reached Fowey, although I've been calling it Fowey for years before that, but I believe it's called Fowey. What a beautiful place, absolutely gorgeous. I have been here before but couldn't really remember much about it. I'll show you the harbour, it's absolutely stunning. I think there's something going on just behind me there. There's quite a lot of people congregating, not sure what though. I don't know whether it was just crabbing or some kind of water activity that they're waiting for. I do have to catch a ferry, a very short one, just to get across the water, so I can head off towards Looe, and that's also a lovely little place as well. So yeah, really absolutely stunning place. Shame the sun's not out, but still stunning all the same. For another ferry from Fowey to the other side. So the ferry is just returning at the moment, and then I'll be welcomed by another steep hill. Can't wait. Hello, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now, and I'm not in Looe, but I'm in the preceding village of Porthleven, which is a really lovely fishing village. You can see the harbour behind me. It's very cold, I have to say. I've just had a meal deal for lunch. Probably should have had something hot, and I haven't got a hot flask of tea this morning because it was rainy, so I never really got the chance to make that. So I'll probably make some tea when I get the chance, try and warm up a little bit. Although going up the next big hill will probably warm me up anyway, so I shouldn't really worry about that too much. It won't be long before we're in Looe. I reckon that's only about another 3 or 4 miles, so we should be there in no time. So I'm looking forward to another picturesque-ish village. Okay, that's all for now. Speak soon. Hello, I've reached Looe now. Really nice place as well. I've been here before, but again, couldn't really remember it. So yeah, it's definitely where I expected it to be. I'm sat on the bridge at the moment. I just left Polperro, which was also really nice. And actually got quite cold there, actually, even with my jacket on. So but the hill did sort me out. I soon warmed up. It's about 21 degrees out of the wind, but with the wind chill factor, it's something to take into account. So I'm not sure where I'm heading next. Generally speaking towards Plymouth, but I'm not sure if there are any points of interest in between, so I shall let you know about that. So I must have a look at my phone in a minute to see what's going on. I think probably the main highlights are what we've seen, but you never know what's around the next corner, so I'll report in soon. Bye for now. Bye. Hello, it's about 6:30 now. As you can see, I've got my rain jacket on. The rains came down about 4:30. I got quite soaked, ended up going to a pub and had a quick Guinness and charged all my gear up and tried to fly up a bit. The forecast is meant to be dry for the rest of the night. Let's see what happens. And then tomorrow it's dry in the morning, rain all afternoon, so I'll double check the forecast in the morning to see what's going on. But yeah, absolutely got my first soaking. Gonna try and find a camp spot now. Not far from Plymouth at all, but I don't want to go into Plymouth because I won't be able to find a camp spot there, so still on the coastal road before the ferry, and I'll try and find something from now onwards really, so we'll update you when I get to camp. Okay, that's all for now, bye. So this is Whitland Bay. Not the sunniest of days, but there are still a few people out. Looks nice though. Can imagine it with the sun, it would be pretty idyllic down there. It's not going to be for me though, unless I go in the morning and catch a few sunny intervals. We shall see. Good morning. I found a clifftop location for last night's camp. So that's the good news. The bad news is it's just starting to rain as we speak. So I'm just getting this quick vlog in. What I'm going to do is try and pack up as quickly as possible and try and get to a campsite before it opens up too heavily. It's forecast rain all day long and thunderstorms, so definitely not the best weather for riding today. So let's see how far I get. There is a campsite not too far away. I have no idea what it's like. I don't know whether it's just motorhomes only or whether they accept tents, so fingers crossed I can sort something out. Okay, so I'll report in soon. That's all for now. Wish me luck. Bye.
Hello, thanks for watching part 7. Please join me for part 8, where I bike pack from Plymouth to Sidmouth. In part 8 I depart from the Maker Heights campsite to catch another ferry to Plymouth. I stock up with more food and gas in Plympton near Plymouth before heading towards Dartmoor, where I mountain bike mostly off-road before finding a scenic wild camp spot overlooking the moors. The next day I see lots of wild ponies and I reach the idyllic reservoir at Burrator, Yelverton, where I have lunch and take some drone shots. After leaving Dartmoor, I then pass through the town of Morehamptonstead. I then pass through the city of Exeter, where I film the magnificent cathedral. Part 8 finishes at Sidmouth, where I enjoy a Chinese takeaway overlooking the beach.